on today's episode of Post-Wall Refugees.
I kind of hope this is like the last video I ever put online that isn't me playing the guitar and singing, because now I'm going to do that a lot. But I'm completely done with New York and to go stabilize, and I need support.
What happened?
What's good, family? It's your host, KB, back with another breakdown on Into the Deep End podcast. Today, we are diving into Destro Reborn's latest drop. Former Netflix actress hated men. Now she's begging a man for a place to stay. This is actually quite interesting. We are breaking down 5 key timestamps from this video to look at how quickly an online persona falls apart in real life. Let's jump right to this clip. She explicitly admits she has the money to travel, feed herself, but doesn't have rent money and needs a place to stay to avoid a shelter.
I have enough money to get myself to you and to feed myself and be responsible for myself like that. I just don't have rent money.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
I just need to take care of myself for a little while and to sit my ass down and record maybe some music or not. I'll shut up, whatever you want me to do. I'll shut up, whatever you want me to do.
How she is trying to negotiate her own terms while actively asking for help. Now, I'm not laughing at her situation. I've been there. I totally understand. But she wants to pick where she stays, avoid standard accountability, and recruit an emergency sponsor. We all know who those are. That's right. But what we're really watching here is a total collapse of fake it till you make it digital illusion. A lot of creators preach complete independence, but when economic reality hits, the internet won't pay your landlord. Destro compares the situation to a salvage title or an insurance write-off at an auction.
Point when a woman's value, what once commanded hundreds of dollars, endless attention, free dinners, DMs, validation, and thirsty applause, suddenly can't clear the $40 threshold. The exact moment she becomes a salvage title, an insurance write-off, another lemon or clunker at the crash car auction. I mean, just put yourself in her dirty Reeboks for a second. Imagine cruising through your 20s with this little pleasure box between your legs that seemingly gives you superpowers. Your face is painfully average. Your bra is still in training. And instead of a booty, God simply gave you an extended lower back.
This
Toasty. She's toast.
Oh man. Are you kidding me? Destro is calling out the fact that the exact tactics that generated fast attention in her 20s no longer yield the same leverage or payout. That's because attention is an inflationary currency. When you mistake temporary online hype for long-term equity, you fail to build real assets or skills. When the market corrects, you're left with a negative equity. 4 minutes and 17 seconds. A flashback shows her boasting that if she saw herself in public, she'd experience gay panic and demand of her number because of how beautiful she thinks she is.
If I wasn't me and I saw a girl that looked like me, I would have such gay panic that I would stop, drop, and hand her my phone number, even if an asteroid was coming through the sky ready to out, bro, because I'm getting that. The way men think that I don't know that is so offensive, yo.
Man,
like these men
the contrast between her internal self-perception and her actual living situation is wild. That's what happens when you live in a social media echo chamber. which your audience consistently validates extreme narcissism, you lose touch with the basic survival metrics until life forces a hard reset. So check out 7 minutes and 41 seconds. This is quite interesting. She claims men collectively conspire in a secret boardroom to establish outrageous beauty standards, and that's why she is not getting financial support.
Don't nobody believe y'all. Dudes will listen to that if it leads to clapping. Like, seriously, if you're gonna lie, just outright lie and change up, yeah, I will listen to it if it leads to cheeks, of course. Yeah, what you say? Okay, yeah, yeah, that's messed up. How you did you? Yeah, he need to be more consistent with you. Why don't you step into this room real quick? That's exactly
Blaming men for not paying her bills because she's not a 9. No, it couldn't possibly be her bad decisions and choosing to be a 3 or 4 in her 20s. No, it's because you racist and sexist men got together in a secret board meeting and designed these outrageous beauty standards that only benefit very attractive women with BBLs.
Why is this important? Because it's what men like.
If I was conventionally attractive or had a big fat cellulite ass, none of this would have ever come close to even happening to me. But because I need someone specific to love me, I'm gonna remain homeless. It's amazing how many people propose men being the solution to my homelessness.
But hey, I love to see it. As a matter of fact, according to Dr. Mindbender, my sodium is high and my blood pressure is up because...
Got him! Got him!
Rather than taking accountability and responsibility for bad financial planning or lifestyle choices, it's easy to project systemic blame onto men, society, or unfair standards. It's the ultimate defense mechanism against personal accountability. So we're going to skip ahead to about 9 minutes and 25 seconds for the most revealing moment of the entire video. There's a young lady, actually, not this particular lady, but there's a young lady that outright admits, I am no longer popping my shit. I've been putting on a front like I was that ish. Right. But I'm not. Nobody has bought me a car. No one has paid my bills off or anything.
I'm tired of men only offering me $40. It's almost like they all banded together and are now offering the same price.
I'm no longer popping my shit. I've been putting off a front like I was that bitch, but I'm not. Nobody has bought me a car. Nobody has paid off anything. Nobody has paid me bills. I'm not her, and it's okay. I will be. Yeah.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
Man, shut
This is the ultimate moment of truth. She drops the entire facade and admits that the lifestyle, the luxury, and the perception of high demand were completely manufactured. A massive issue across modern social media. People consuming themselves in debt and delusion just to maintain a image for strangers online, only for the illusion to completely cave in when real life demands the bill. You know what's interesting? I'm just going to put some personal thought process in here. This is just some final thoughts, okay? I have a daughter, okay? And my daughter is currently a manager at a corporate American situation. And she's 22. She's going through the management training stuff and learning to go through a lot of things. And I kept telling her, I was like, listen, you can go through their training, right? Or you can go back to school and get your MBA so then you can run the actual corporation because you're at the lowest level. Now, I understand this because I started the same way she did. And I'm not trying to tell her not to do something I did, but I'm trying to explain to her, don't waste the time that I wasted trying to facilitate certain things. But the one thing I can say I can appreciate, she's not online acting like this. So I did something right, I guess. But at the end of the day, ladies, if you're on the internet and you need correction, I will say this. Make sure you have some type of affiliate marketing, a certain type of product you can process or push. So that way people will consume your content because you add value, right? This type of content, when you see it on the internet, what makes me sad, it doesn't really make me sad, but what is sad though is the fact that you think you can talk a whole bunch of crap about somebody or a certain gender and then turn around months later when things ain't going well looking for sympathy and empathy. I blame this one situation. I used to do youth sports coaching, and participation medals is the reason why you have these people out here doing what they're doing. Life isn't fair. If we need to have everything equal, everybody should have the same opportunities as others. Now, I understand there's certain factors and there's certain situations that could apply to this situation. And I do know there's certain types of biases, gender, non-gender equality, and racial component involved. So it's a double-edged sword. However, if you're on the internet begging because you made poor life choices, you get what you put out in the world. And if you're putting out shit, you're going to get shit back. That's all I got to say. Well, hey, I'm KB with Into the Deep End podcast. Lock in below. Let me know what timestamp stood out to you the most. Hit the like button. Hit subscribe. Make sure you check out in the description box below and join our Patreon at Into the Deep End podcast Patreon for exclusive uncensored content and early access to drops. Peace.